hydration.
That's not even real. Do you not like water?
Wendy, this is a propyl with a liquidative in it. It's like double hydration. You can't get more water than this.
It's not real water.
I've survived on it for a long time.
Do you drink any water at all?
ARFID, Wendy. I have ARFID.
I know. I'm sorry. We're not supposed.
I have ARFID.
See.
I think the thing about it is, Wendy, is I'm not putting up with this from you anymore. Okay. I'm standing up for myself and saying, you need to leave me and my illness alone.
Are you going to sue me?
Well, the last time I tried to sue somebody, it didn't work out too well. When people try to sue me, I don't think it works out well for them either. Right. So we're moving on from lawsuits.
Okay.
We are now getting into cancel culture.
I think we need to talk about it because I just think that it's very amusing to me to see childless and single women comment about relationships on the internet. I mean, it's all for clout. It's all for clicks. And that's the way you do it. You say very outrageous, outlandish things for a reaction, because when you get a reaction, it's more traffic. And it's actually beneficial for some people, depending what they get canceled for, to actually get canceled because it makes them more popular. They can sell more things.
What should I say to you to get canceled?
For me to get canceled?
No, what should I say to you so I get canceled?
I don't know. People love and hate me. So, I don't know.
Yeah, they love and hate me too.
Yeah.
We were meant to be frenemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like somebody or I don't care for their opinions, I don't want to see anybody silenced, except there's one group of people that I will say yes. And I feel like a general consensus in America and globally, this particular group, the pedos.
Vegetarians. What?
The pedos.
Oh, I thought you said vegetarians.
No, vegetarians are okay. But like people that cause harm to like animals or kids, like that type of stuff, and that's why I can't operate in a true decentralized economy. I will cancel them until I have no more breath because, you know, we're parents. I'm a mom. I was a dog owner at one time. And I just...
Well, that's the unpardonable sin, really. Because, I mean, it's when someone does that, their mind is so warped that you can never trust them again, especially if it's somebody that you suspect is like a weirdo creeper. It's one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it makes it better, but usually it's somebody you wouldn't expect it from. And that's what's so dangerous. And that's what makes it like pretty much unforgivable. Now, look, you can forgive somebody and you can let go of your anger and resentment, but you can never forget something like that.
No. But I think the thing is too, is like I feel like there's also a very fine line in today's society about having a concern that somebody may be that, because generally what happens is the people that we don't ever expect to do those things that end up doing it, there's red flags. It just, there's a tactic that they can use to blind that.
Yeah. It's kind of like if you see a woman and you think she's pregnant, but you're not 100%. You don't know for a fact she's pregnant.
Well, that's a rule. Like one of the rules is with women, you never comment about their weight. It's common knowledge. You just don't do that. You get canceled for that. I'm going to cancel you for that.
I usually make you wait a lot.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
And
I canceled.
Canceled. Uh-oh.
There we go. So it's like the pregnancy question. Like, you know she's pregnant. You're almost positive. But there's that thinking that's like, God, what if? And that's kind of like this situation. If you see someone that you think is doing something, but you don't have 100% proof, that thing in your brain will be like, okay, keep your kids away from them because like you're a little skeptical, but do you have enough information, evidence to confront that person? Because when you confront that person, it's never the same between you and that person again, for sure.
I'm very particular who I allow my
Of
child
course,
around.
that's the first step as a parent. But I think we agree that's a group that should be canceled.
Oh yeah, of course.
Outside of that, it's really hard to... Like, yes, you have people you don't like Republicans don't like Democrats don't like Republicans, but you can't cancel the other side.
I think it's
to have different
silly.
opinions.
I just think I like just to say that they're idiots and I just don't listen. But I don't really like the canceling of people. I think cancel culture is ridiculous. I do think that there are some people that do incite violence with like, and we've seen it on crypto Twitter. Yeah. Like when people, remember when there was like a 2-year period where I was getting attacked very aggressively every week for like 2 years.
I do, and then it changed to me.
It did. Because the thing is like with cancel culture, there's a lot of half-truths being posted or half-truths being said, or people will take a clip, they take it out of context. And that bothers me because like, even if it's me or not, it's like, I want to know the whole story. Like people will take clips of me. Like, well, you said this. And I'm like, did you watch the 5 minutes after that or the 5 minutes before to give context? Because our attention spans are so short. And to me, that's very sad. Not for me, because I don't do that type of stuff. Because I think people who do participate in cancel culture are idiots. And they make my IQ go down by being around them. So I just choose to not deal with it.
Right now, it's going through the roof, though, your IQ.
Oh, God, help us. So we have to talk about it, even though it's so annoying to me. We'll talk about Andrew Tate because everybody loves to talk about him. I don't care for him. I don't care for a lot of things he says. I don't care for a lot of his opinions. And I have the reason why is because of life experience that I had growing up, how I grew up with different things that happened to me. But I don't think he should be canceled at all.
Yeah.
Like if people want to partake in his platform and pay him money to learn how to become masculine or to learn how to whatever it is that he sells, that's their business.
Yeah. His entire demographic is made up of the people that need what he's selling because they can't get girls.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's the entire demographic.
Well, and also
of Andrew
women,
Tate,
also
pretty
childless
much.
women and women that have never been in serious relationships that think that that's.
Can we call them childless birthing persons? So we don't
No,
get
I'm not going to
canceled?
call them a birthing person. Y'all can cancel me for that. I don't know if you know this, but I delivered my daughter with my bare hands, like with my hands. I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Like you used to work for UPS?
The stork.
Oh, the stork.
Yeah.
That's good.
But being a woman is very special to me, just like I think being a man is very special. And everybody in between that decides that they want to do something else, that's amazing. I'm happy for them too. But I am a woman. I'm not a birthing person. I'm a woman who gave birth, and I'm very proud to be a woman who gave birth. It's very special.
Yeah, it's interesting when you think about cancel culture because a lot of it is obviously based off of like woke mentality or like an offended mentality, a snowflake mentality, whatever you want to say. They're trying to drive somebody away because they don't like their message, you know? Sometimes, like the stuff that I don't like that Andrew Tate says is when he crosses the line and just goes to straight degrading. Because I have a daughter as well. I have a wife. I have a mother. Like when you go to this place where you say things like women are they're just animals. You should just treat them like bitches. Like that's the way they need to be treated. Like, and I've heard him say stuff like that. That to me is not. There's no way you can spin that into a positive thing. You're literally taking half the population. Actually, 49% of the population, if you want to be technical. It's 51-49. We win.
5150.
My brain's gonna explode. 51-50? I don't get it.
Okay, good. If you get in trouble by the police and you're cuckoo out of your mind, they're like, 5150.
That's why they didn't tell me.
We should call that the 50. No, we shouldn't have called it
Yeah.
5150. But I'm very particular to the men I entertain. And a guy that pays for advice on how to be masculine from another man, that's just weird to me. Like,
Yeah.
I would not pay a woman for advice on how to be a woman.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Like, I'm going to self-educate. I'm going to read books. I'm going to look at healing trauma. I'm going to do some like real soul
Wait a
searching work.
second. Are you saying that men shouldn't get men trainers?
That's different.
No. Like they train you how to be a man? Oh crap! I'm paying so much money for this guy.
But like lifting weights is different because like you
I'm
need
not talking
to
about a
form-
personal trainer. I'm talking about somebody that follows you around. It's like, oh, you missed a spot. You need to shave right there. Your dad would not be proud, and they just make you feel bad all the time.
Well, I don't kink shame again.
That wasn't a kink. I'm talking about shaving. They man shame you. That's what they do. Look, I think you're right. I think the feminism has gotten out of control to where it's become such a label that literally there are some women and also some men that try to white knight and say, I'm a feminist. And what they do is they just go too extreme.
Yeah.
They actually become comfortable hurting other people in order to prove that they are what they say they are. And that's the weakest kind of person
But
that exists.
that is the whole purpose of feminism is it so that women can vote. So they decide that they want to be a stay-at-home mom or be the homemaker or whatever that is, that they have the right to do that. So when you get to be extreme and you basically telling women what they can and can't do or what they should be able to do, then that's like reverseism of feminism or something. I don't even know. To me, it's stupid.
Mephinism.
Mephinism.